Hello everyone, it is Willow and we are back. I'm recording this one right after the last, but I did say every episode, okay, there we go, couldn't get my mouse in. I did say after every episode we would do a new outfit, so do I like that? Yes, that is a yes. That's pretty cute. The mini flowers is cute, the mini hat is pretty cute. That is pretty stinking cute. That might just be the one we go with. Because that is so cute. Look at that. That's adorable. Okay, earrings. Do we like the floral earrings? I feel like maybe the floral is the cutest for this. Also, no, not that. Features? No, that's not what I wanted. I thought maybe we could do like the makeup kind of. I'm not seeing anything for eyeshadow, so we can't really do the eyeshadow, but maybe we could like, I don't know. I think that's good enough for now. Okay, so let's talk to Ramsey. Hi, you've got something for me today? I want to see it. Yes, I remember our agreement. One crow treat coming up. Alright, so what do you got for me? Ooh, an amethyst. So purple, so pretty. Definitely something to save for. It's definitely going to save this for something special. Thanks for this, Ramsey. Okay. Dear Willow, I feel as if there's so much I want to say, and yet I can't bring myself to say it. Unfortunately, this has caused some conflict within the festival planning committee. Perhaps a potion could get us all on the same page. Sincerely, Ruth. Okay? Willow, I think I have a solution, but I want nothing else to go wrong during my attempt. I need to know if I've truly figured it out. Can I get another charm? Hi, Willow. I'm feeling a little lost about what kind of music to write. I feel like I'm not capturing Flora. I don't know, maybe someone else has a good idea. Maybe a potion could help too? Thank you, Devin. Okay, let's go to the garden and do that. As always. Okay. Water everything. Pick the weeds. We have so many of these that I'm just gonna... Does that mean I immediately get more? Oh, it does. Alright. Okay. See, now I only have one left. That's crazy. That's why I didn't want to use it, because I didn't know, like, what we'd need it for. It's not what I wanted to do. All out of sorts. Okay. Now let's make these potions. Orders. Ruth. She wants a potion. Well, we've got the potion bottle. Okay. A heart. And then purple. It's like a darker purple, though. So allium. And that is yarrow. Oops. Just pressing buttons. Okay, G needs a charm. So this is the charm, right? Yeah. Not that. Plants, there we go. Pull this up. The star is chamomile. And then orange is candula. And then the H thing is geranium, which is this one. Eventually I'll have it memorized. Today is not that day. Success charm, and then one more. Orders. Devin asked for a potion. So that's right. Plants. Okay. Lavender. And then the dark purple again, which is the allium. And then the H, which is the geranium. Sweet. Finished. I wonder if you can make like other potions or something, and that's why we have such a surplus, but I don't know. Let's go to the village. Ruth first. I don't know why I always do counterclockwise. As you make your way to the town hall, you see another patch of flora full of potentially interesting ingredients. Wow, look at all of this. You look over your shoulder to ensure no one's watching. I'm sure these plants and fungi are chock full of magical potential too. I'll have to take some home for research though. Got away with foraging last time. I feel like maybe we should leave it, because I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Let's leave it. No, leave everything where it is. But there's no sign not to take anything. Oh no, mine are Ramsey again. Yes, I know just because there's no sign doesn't mean it's free for the taking. And just because it was fine last time doesn't mean it's fine this time. Not getting caught doesn't make it legal. Fine. Yes, yet again, you're right, but... Wow, look at that shiny thing! As your inner Ramsey looks for the shiny thing, you put everything you can fit into your pockets. Okay, I had no choice. Now, let's go see Ruth. You walk into the town hall and head to Ruth's office. As you get closer, a heated argument gets louder and louder. You find Ruth standing outside her office. The heated argument comes from inside. You've already spent 75% of the budget. No more buying nails, wood, or whatever you do. Fine, then don't have a stage or produce stands or anything else. Oh, Willow, so glad you made it. What's going on in here? Oh, just that Mel and Jonas are figuring out the remaining construction budget and schedule. I should really be in there, but I was hoping to get that spell request first. Right. It's right here. Just as you're about to hand Ruth the spell, Mel and Jonas erupt again. No, you're the one who stole my allowance to buy baseball cards. Oh, is that what this is really about? That was years ago. Do they usually argue this much and this loudly? I think tensions are just running a little high at the moment. So irritating. I'll yell at them for you. No, please, no more yelling. It'll just fuel them. Sometimes I appreciate the fact that Mel and Jonas are siblings. It means they feel comfortable being honest with each other. The only problem is they can be too honest with each other. They sound like a lot to handle. Perhaps, but it is also my responsibility to ensure blow-ups like this don't happen. This could have been avoided if I had communicated my vision more clearly. I mean, you're not their mother. There's only so much you can do about brats. Haha, they certainly are acting bratty right now, but it's only because they care about the festival. Figuring out how to handle situations like this is all part of my responsibilities. Your actions in the short term can have long-term effects. This is way too much for me. It's sort of like your magic, right? My magic is nowhere like being mayor. I'm not making laws and stuff. Not like that. Magic only works when you understand the intention and the desires of the person the spell is for. Doesn't sound like something out of the Covenpolitan. Nope, your grandmother told me that. Being mayor is similar in that you need to listen to people for things to run smoothly. Understand where they're coming from and what they want. Ruth takes a deep breath and stares off into the distance. You kind of feel like there's something not being said. If Ruth really believed what she said, you'd think she wouldn't look so sad right now. Maybe Ruth was trying to tell you something when she said that magic is like being mayor. Maybe Ruth has some secret intention she wants you to help her with. Looks like you never actually handed over the spell Ruth requested. You take 3 of the mystery ingredients you forged this morning. The last time you used a random ingredient, it was kind of chaotic but also cathartic, you think. Maybe one of these will help too? These leaves look interesting. While Ruth is off in her days, you slip one of the leaves into the oil. Ruth, Willow, how nice it is to see you. Oh no, it's Robo-Ruth. How did she... I'm sorry, but I have a meeting I must attend. Wait, you need to take this potion. My potion? Oh, that's right. How kind of you to bring it. I'm sure we'll get excellent work done now. Ruth takes the communication potion and drinks it. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. Let's put these kids in their place. My genius strikes again. Go get 'em. Ruth enters her office. Let's see this magnificent spell in action. You carefully open the door and peek inside. Yo, Pipsqueaks! Yes, Mayor? Yes, Mayor. Quit it with the yelling. You're giving the whole village a headache. Yes, Mayor. Yes, Mayor. In all my years of being mayor, I've never seen the festival preparations in such a sad state. I'm trying to rein in the budget, and I'm trying to ensure everything is done on time. It's Jonas's fault. It's Mel's fault. Excuses. Is any of this even worth it? The festival has been dwindling for years now. And what? Suddenly it's gonna go well because we've got a new witch? Ouch. The energy does feel different this year. I'm sure you've noticed. Yeah, everyone is working super hard. Year after year, nothing changes. I think I quit. The mayor walks out of her office. You managed to hide before she sees you peeping. Mel and Jonas look at each other, stunned. Was that for real? I don't know. Something feels off. Let's get this budget and schedule sorted. Maybe that'll help cool things down. Yeah. You come out of your hiding place. That was good, right? You walk to Jonas's house and knock on the door. Oh, Willow, come in. Can I get you any... Wait, I'm out of tea. Let's see if I have any coffee. Jonas, it's fine. I'm out of coffee too. Would you like some, water? I'm fine, really. I just stopped in to check in on me after yesterday's debacle. I figured you might. The whole town seems to know about it. Even Mel stopped by earlier to see how I was holding up. You know, yesterday... My fun might have backfired. You try to explain, but Jonas is too nervous to notice. I haven't lost my cool like that since the incident. The incident? Take a seat. You go and sit down on the couch. Jonas walks over and sits next to you. Thanks. Though, kind of afraid you'll think I'm too much. I think it'd be hypocritical. I got there. To think someone else is too much. You might have a point about that. Hey, just kidding. So, I wasn't exactly a model student. I was constantly getting yelled at by teachers to pay attention. Mel made it look easy. She could study and study for days and get straight A's. But for me, I couldn't do any of that. All of it felt like too much. I could hardly sit still, let alone focus. Well, I could, but only on specific things. Like things requiring me to use my hands, tinkering with things in shop class, stuff like that. Whoa, I get it. Really? Yeah, that's why my grand decided to train. Usually, Von Tiesels get sent to prestigious academies and stuff. It's not like I don't know stuff, I just kind of feel like you learn in your own way. Yeah, my parents didn't know what to do about it either, so they kind of just let me do whatever. Mel was their star child, so I didn't really matter. But Mel was never like that, even though she struggled with me sometimes too. We're just wired so differently, but I could always tell she believed in me. Well, Mel and Jean. So when the incident happened, everyone realized that I needed something different. And what was the moment? I was sitting in class and the teacher was teaching us something, but the other students behind me were talking, and there was construction outside and one of the lights was flickering? I don't know. We'll just go with that. So the students noticed I wasn't okay, so they crowded around me and they kept asking me question after question. Are you okay, Jonas? What's wrong? I know they only meant well, truly, I do, but it was too much. Water break. And I picked up my chair and threw it across the room. No one was hurt or anything, but the outbursts like that still aren't okay. I ran out of the classroom and hid in the bathroom. Eventually, they found me and contacted my parents, but everyone was at a loss on what to do. I visited Mel to try to talk to her about it, but she got angry with me too, mostly because she felt disappointed. All this time defending me, and then I go and do that. Then Gene stepped in. He brought up my interest in putting things together. He mentioned the local builder in Florida was looking for an apprentice and I should consider it. I blurted out, yes! Mel lit up too, and she took me to see the builder the next day. The rest is history. So, yeah, that's the story. Wow. So you're a misunderstood genius? Like me? I don't know about the genius part, but yeah, maybe we just have different learning needs. The more I get to know people, the more I realize everyone is just constantly figuring things out. Like, does anyone know what they're doing? Right? I ask myself that all the time. And then I'm in charge of ensuring everything's built for the festival. And I'm in charge of ensuring everyone can function. Why are we in charge of anything? I don't know. I'm really glad we got to talk about this, though. Yeah. I guess it's a part of growing closer. I just flirt with everybody. It's weird how you want to tell some people everything. You want to tell me everything? Yeah. Like this morning, I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. Yay? I was expecting you to say, oh, that sounds delicious and nutritious, Jonas. And then you tell me what you had for breakfast. Maybe we don't need to tell each other everything and to grow closer. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oatmeal and eggs are pretty boring breakfast anyway. I was just trying to figure out other stuff to talk about so we could keep talking. And that's all I could think of. That's cute and all, but then maybe we should call it here for today. I have a few more errands to run anyway. Yeah, I have some construction budget stuff to review. I'll catch you later then. Yep, stay chill until then. I'll do my best. Burgundy again? Burgundy. Maybe Jonas is more mature than I give him credit for. Or at least he's more self-aware than I thought, but it sounds like he's still figuring things out. So yeah, Burgundy makes sense then. I should take note of that in my grimoire. I keep forgetting to look at that. Can I look at it here? Oh, I can. Okay, so... Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. Let's talk to Mel. Time to see if those incantations got Mel in tip-top shape. You walk up to the front door and knock. The door is flung open. Ah! Willow! Perfect timing. Mel does not look very... I know you said to stop those rituals, but I was wondering if you could help me with one teensy tiny little... No, you need rest. But I need to summon the sun, Jean, to soar the sky so I can get everything done in time. Wasn't Willow's charm supposed to help with that? Well, yes, but you also recited some incantations yesterday. Incantations? Yes, incantations, and I think they did the trick. It sounds like a lot of magic. I know, isn't it wonderful? But then I had the thought of why stop there? If I did my ritual on top of Willow's magic, it might have a multiplier effect. I think you just need to rest. But with magic, I won't have to. Isn't that right, Willow? Oh no. We'll just shrug. You don't want to get in the middle of this. Mel seems awake enough, so this isn't your problem at this point. I guess. See, Jean? Just think of how great the festival could be if I could double the amount done. Perhaps if you stop spending time on rituals and spend more time on your tasks, they get done. Yeah, well, you just spent your days baking the same cookies over and over again. They're cakes. Whatever, cakes, who cares? All because a critic made us one snide comment, and then you lock yourself in your kitchen obsessing over every little detail. You lock yourself in your office, and when you do, it's only... And when I do see you, it's only when you come home to do rituals. All because people said last year's festival was boring. Yeah, well, who needs rituals when you have a grouchy husband to rile you up? I'm heading to the office. I'll head to the restaurant then. Mel storms out of the house and Jean walks out behind her. Did my magic just cause their divorce? That's what happens when married people fight, right? I need peace. Mel needs peace. Blue. Yeah, that could do it. Something blue could help Mel obtain at least some of tranquility in her life. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. You arrive at the restaurant. It seems quieter than usual. You can't smell any cookies baking or burning. Maybe I should just knock and leave it on the front door. Leave the spell. Where is it? There it is. Guess no snacks today. However, before you can run away, you hear the door open behind you. Come inside, please. Are there snacks? Jean picks up the spell from the ground. I've just finished making some tea and scones. Would you like some? Snacks. Yes. I consider myself a connoisseur of scones and tea. You go into the restaurant with Jean and see a fresh cup of tea and a scone sitting on the table. You immediately sit down and gobble it up. This is perfection. Good. Jean shifts in his seat. The scones have a purpose. Can I talk to the Madeleines again? You're being bribed. Why did you have to lie about the Madeleines? This is what happens when you get suckered in by sweet treats. I see. Maybe I should figure something out for the Florelia festival. A chocolate cake could work. You've already had the chocolate cake. You want the Madeleines. No, I can do it. I just need to prepare. Channeling spirits is, intense work and stuff. I can't believe you're doing this again. You get into character. It is we, your Madeleines from the garbage grave. Why do you summon us? Can Willow hear what I'm saying? Crap. We don't have time for petty explanations. No. I'm sorry for ruining so many batches of you. And I'm sorry my poor skill to that critic? Criticizing you. Criticizing us. You're supposed to say something nice now, aren't you? Get good. Don't worry, we're used to it. Okay, it's okay, you just have to try again. That's the hard part. The closer you get to the solution, the harder it is to try again. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Baking is more than following a recipe. It's a feeling for when the eggs are beaten just right, then knowing the gentleness required to fold in the flour. I've had this restaurant for 7 years with no bad reviews. Does that mean everyone's been lying to me this whole time? The village, my customers, the other critics? This is getting to be a bit much. Don't let your feelings get in the way. I don't have feelings. Yes, you do. You seem pretty upset. Only because they were dishonest. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, you need to get out of here. Didn't you say you had a solution? Yes. Then why are you telling us all of this? I feel bad. But if you have a solution, I don't know for certain it's a solution. Unless you try. Yes. All we have to say is... So then what are you waiting for? Get to it, and we will come back until it's done. Hopefully, that was the right thing to do. Ooh, head rush. What'd I miss? Nothing. I need to get baking. Please, don't worry. I'm going. Good luck with that success charm. You leave the restaurant hoping that that's the last time you have to channel a cake/cookie. Talk to Nisha. You walk into the studio and saw Nisha working on a painting. Looks like the energy reading and oil did the trick. Willow! Don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, sorry. I thought you could hear me coming. I've been pretty in the zone all day, which is great, but also makes me susceptible to sneaky witches. What was that? That was not allowed. Thanks again for your help. The energy reading and the oil really did do the trick. Of course. I'm always here for you. So, yeah, if you ever need anything, I'll be sure to ask. There's that noise again. Still need to ask Jonas to fix that shelf. Nisha, I really don't think that's a shelf. I'm feeling weird energy again, too. Nisha starts to look more scared. How about we walk to the beach again? It's time I took a break. If there's something wrong... Nope, nothing. Spend too much time in the studio and you start to hear things, trust me. So come on, let's go. Nisha grabs you by the hand and pulls you out of the studio and down to the beach. Ah, good, see. Nisha looks down at your hands. She immediately lets go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. Don't worry, I don't mind. Misha looks down away from you, but you can see a small smile on her face. You both stand silent for a little while as you watch the waves. You take a little glance over at Nisha. She seems lost in thought. You wonder if you should say something. Ocean magic is potent, though I don't have much experience with it, but I'm sure if I were to practice it, I'd master it quickly. I don't think the ocean is something to be mastered. I've looked out at this ocean almost my whole life, and I'm still in awe of it. I think that's why it helps soothe my mind. Misha takes a deep breath. I'm worried about Gran. Why is that? She's just been acting odd recently. She does seem out of sorts. Yeah, but it's more than that. She acts like everything is fine, so I can't tell if everything is fine, you know? She was apparently like this too, when my parents died. Everything was fine, even though it wasn't. I just wish she would openly let herself feel things, you know? Maybe she is okay. There's just no way. No one can be fine about everything all the time. I guess I feel like I owe happiness to Gran to make up for everything she's been through. But I can't tell if she's really proud of me or not. She's always been fine with me, with the village, with everything. Oh geez, what am I saying? This is so embarrassing. I didn't think I'd talk so much about all this. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's good to get things off of your chest. This is a pretty stressful time for everyone, so I'm sure it's causing feelings to bubble up. What kind of feelings? All sorts. Jealousy, frustration, admiration, maybe even love? Love, huh? Well, I should get back. I want to get that painting done by the end of today. Sounds good. I wonder if these beach chats will become a habit. I hope so. Well, see you later. Yellow. That can mean something with friendship, but also happiness. It does seem like Misha's struggling with her relationship with her grandmother. Her relationship with Flora is also a little off right now. Maybe something yellow could help somehow? I should write that down in my grimoire. Okay, now Devin. You walk up to the music studio door and hear some music from inside. I could go with an acoustic guitar, but I always go with an acoustic guitar. I can't read. Does that mean that's my style? Or that I never innovate? Classic Devin having a classic crisis. Does someone need a spell? Oh, do you have it? Let me see. The guide's pushing. So, how goes the music? Sigh. I'm really not sure. I think I've got the basic melody down, but the overall tone and arrangement still fell off. Ruth and Mel want to hear what I've got so far today, and I'm terrified they will hate it. Sounds like you've got a melody. Isn't that enough? I don't know. Sometimes when people say, let's see your work in progress, they really mean, is it done? I know exactly what you mean. There was this one time I was working on a potion, and it wasn't going all that smoothly, but genius takes time, right? But after the upteenth explosion, my grain had enough and threw my ingredients in the compost. I suppose it's a good thing music doesn't really explode. Do either Nisha or Jonas know what Mel and Ruth are looking for? I thought about asking them, but they're both so busy. I'd feel bad imposing. I know, you can help me. What about my work? Oh, right, I just figured since you're already here. Just kidding, I'm happy to help. I don't know much about music, to be honest. That's fine, I just need help figuring out what kind of music best represents Flora. I'll start by asking you a few questions if that's alright. Sure, I guess. Wait, let me take this guidance potion first so I can get the most out of this. Devin quickly downs the potion. Ready. First question. When you think of festivals, what kind of music comes to mind? Happy, upbeat music. Like music people can dance to? Or just put you in a good mood? I've always imagined festivals as happy places full of happy people walking around doing happy things. Wait, imagined? Have you never been to a festival before? Oh, no? I guess you did say you've never been to a party. It shouldn't be surprising that you've never been to a festival. Don't rituals count for anything? How come you've never been to a festival? My grand tried, but the rest of the family said they lost their focus. Because they solely used to be for blessing the town. But now festivals are all fun and games, though maybe that's not such a bad thing. What's your favorite part about festivals? It's a big question. The music is always great, mainly because it's local musicians. Then there's the food, candy apples, fritters, ice cream, donuts, cotton candy. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And then there's the carnival games and the petting zoo and the... Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? No. It's nice learning more about you. Oh, I'll definitely have to show you around the festival then. Yeah, that'd be fun. Had a water break. Nearly died on the water. Anyways, I got us distracted. I have another question for you. What do you think the tone of flora is? How about eccentric? Everyone here seems to have quirks. Not that I'm really one to talk, but still. I don't get how this place operates. Okay, maybe I'm not the person to ask. What am I gonna do? What kind of music should I write? You wish you could help Devin out just a little more. They did ask for a guidance potion. Is there any way you could guide them? Ding ding. What about runes again? They certainly resonated with Devin last time. Maybe they can help out again. Let's try something. I need some paper, a pen, and some sort of bowl or bag to hold things. Sure, give me a second. Devin runs around the room and gathers the items. Okay, I'm going to write down a few runes, and then you're going to pull one out of this. You look at the bowl/bag Devin found. A hat, really. Sorry, it's all I've got. It's fine, pulling things out of hats is fine. Anyways, runes can be used in spells for an extra boost as a method of divination. These symbols do look sort of familiar. Have I used them before? No. Maybe just the witch from your town uses them, though. Yeah, maybe. You finish writing the runes and place them into the hat. Alright, once you pull one out, I'll read it to you. Okay. Devin reaches into the hat and stops. You pull it out. Me? The rune is for you. Don't too nervous, I'll pick the wrong one. Usually, when used for divination, the person asking for the rune should pull the please. Oh, what the heck. If that's what they want, then? Fine, let me see. You pull out a piece of paper from the hat. Looks like we pulled. Wait, what rune is this? Didn't you just write these a moment ago? Your grand always used to say your handwriting is awful. Maybe she was right? I guess you could just say whatever. It's not like any of the runes are bad, per se. Looks like this rune is... the rune of intuition. My intuition. Got it. Why do you still look worried? The rune kind of says to just do what you want to do. So maybe you don't need to worry about Ruth and Mel. I suppose. So there, all sorted, right? Are you ready for that meeting? Devin still seems uneasy. Is there something else? Can you come with me to my meeting for moral support? You don't have to come in or anything. Just walk over with me and wait outside. When is it? In a few minutes. I guess we better head over then. You and Devin walk over to the town hall. Break a leg. Thanks. Devin enters Ruth's office and you wait outside. You can hear Devin playing a melody on the guitar, but you can't quite make it out. Sounds like it's going well enough, though. Maybe you should try getting more into reading runes. You hear what sounds like thank yous and goodbyes. Guess the meeting's over. You wonder how it went. Well, they said it didn't sound cohesive. Sometimes what comes from a soul isn't cohesive. It's complicated and emotional. Maybe. Whatever it is, the music isn't right yet. For some reason, it just hasn't clicked yet. And now they probably think I'm a terrible composer. I don't think that's true. Nisha gave me this opportunity to show off my skills. I'm nothing more than a disappointment. Devin, the rune could still be right. My interpretation could be wrong. Considering you couldn't read it, I could always take another look. No, sorry, I think I just need to be alone right now. Thanks for trying to help, though, Willow. Oof, that did not go according to plan. But there's still time for Devin to figure things out, so I'm sure it'll all be okay, right? Did I mess that up? I feel like I messed that up. Okay. Oh, I forgot to look at the bird. Oh no, the bird. Huh, you got something for me today? I want to see it. Yes, I remember our agreement. Now let's see it. Ooh, jade? A jade egg? I don't want to know where this came from. I guess I'll keep this. I guess I'll keep this for something later. It'd be a waste not to. Hello, Willow. Don't worry. This time it's nothing a positive attitude can't fix. But could I get something to help with a positive attitude? Nothing would make me happier than some incense. Okay. Yo, Willow. I need something special for a potential special someone, like to meet. I'm trying to go all out, alright? A charm for some charm. Hey, Willow, sorry for being vague, but if they read this, they might try something. I'm through with dealing with them. I just want some peace and quiet. You need to get them away from me. Send incense. Also, keep this a secret. Okay. Let's go to the garden. Okay, and then we can't really get anything from this, but we can water everything and... Oh, this one didn't get water. And pull up the weeds. And then during the weeds... I'm still fighting for my life over that water. Okay. Let's get to spell making. We might have to go to the store thing again, but it'll be okay. Okay, Nell, and then plants. They want incense, so she wants incense. Okay, lavender, yarrow, and hollyhock. Cool looking. Okay. A charm. So, rose, candula, and allium. I wonder who the special someone is. I wonder if it's us. New love charm. Ooh. Okay. And then Nisha. Some incense. Okay. Rosemary. Blue is the pea flower. And then allium. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Both my cats are in here now. Let's talk to Ruth. Yeesh, I'm a little nervous about seeing Ruth. That communication spell went kinda haywire, though it did seem to do the trick, so maybe everything's okay. You knock on Ruth's door. Yes. You enter the office. Hello. Hello, Willow. I'm glad you're here. Something wrong? That spell from the other day? Oh no. It made me act so strangely. I got so mad. I said I'd quit. I don't usually feel that way at all. I don't feel that way at all. But of course, I'm glad the budget got figured out. My goodness, I'm the mayor. I can't act like that. Well, is it possible to be allergic to magic? I don't think so. Maybe everyone is right. Perhaps I'm falling apart. Maybe you shouldn't have put in that secret ingredient. Nah, come on now, Ruth. Or maybe you're showing your true feelings. Who wants to deal with annoying arguing siblings? True, but there are better ways to handle situations. I feel like everyone is avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. Also, Mel did not look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look in the mirror, Ruth. That sounds like a good thing to... And then Nisha cooked dinner last night and breakfast this morning. I feel like everyone is treating me like a child. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. Do you know what's really awful? I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. What? Come here, you want to say hello? You want to say hello to them? You can stay here, but you can't get on the keyboard. I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. Where I'm not the lady they all watch grow old and inept. I go on grand adventure by myself. When people see me traveling alone, they think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling all alone. I need you to stop biting that, please. Thank you. They find me so interesting. They ask me all the places I've been, and they tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. Why wait? We have a festival to put on, remember? Well, yeah, but then after, if it goes well, there will be more to do. I mean, could someone else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Oh no. Don't trigger Robo, Ruth. Not that you shouldn't be mayor, it's just that if you want to do other things. All of what I just said is a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival is over... No, we're not doing that. I'll want to stay put right here. So maybe with this day off, I'll indulge in some travel guides at the library. Or I could check out one and read it at Jean's Cafe while drinking a nice coffee. I've always wanted to do that. I think that sounds great. I should get going so you can enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by, Willow. I owe you one for listening to my old lady rambles. Bye. I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. It sounds like she really needs something new in her life. Yellow again? Oh, look! Huh? Mercury? It does seem like Ruth is struggling to communicate what she wants. Even if she knows that herself, maybe something attributed to Mercury could help her. I should write that down in my grimoire. So we got someone's first, thing other than a color, which is cool. Now it's Mel. You enter Mel's office to find her sitting at her desk. Eek, you don't sound too good. In Cosmopolitan, it said if you smile, you instantly improve your mood. I don't think this is a mood thing. Maybe Jean was right about the whole needing rest thing. But there's so many requests, demands, and favors. My schedule's already full to boot. But that's alright, because we have Matt. Cosmopolitan says that this is just part of exploring the quantum cycle, the interface between interconnectedness and insight. The future will be a perennial. No, not a perennial. Perennial unfolding of synchronicity. What? These words. I think you're just sick. Ooh, head rush. Do you have that spell I requested? Yeah, sure. The Optimism Incense, which is this one, right? You sure you don't want cold medicine? Oh, it's just stress. But if I create a positive outlook on this quickly deteriorating situation before my eyes, then poof, stress gone, cold gone. Oof, I felt a little... Uh-oh, here we go again. You may be ruled by stagnation without realizing it. Mel, I really don't think you're okay. And by not okay, you mean delirious. To embark on the vision quest is to become one with it. This is ever worse than the other day. Have you found your myth? The infinite is calling to you via ultrasonic energy. What to do? I should light these incense. Mel tries to light a match after match after match, but she keeps dropping them. Why don't you let me do that? You take the matches and light the incense. Mel sticks her face right in the smoke and inhales. Ah, optimism. I need to figure out how to get her out of this stress-induced craze. Incantations, it's the only way. They sort of cause this mess, but also let Mel get through it last time. Honestly, you don't have any better ideas. Alright, Mel, I need you to focus. We're gonna try incantations again to get you through all of this. Again. Yes, teach me your witchy ways. Repeat after me just like you did last time. These sound really bad. So, no more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. Yes, it is possible to eradicate the things that can extinguish us, but not without understanding our side. That's, right, I guess. But that wasn't the incantation at all. I love magic. I should have known you weren't listening. These incense are really clearing up my... Mel, look at me. We're trying to do magic. You like magic, right? Magic makes all the problems go away. Yes. To do magic, I need you to repeat after what I say. To do magic, I need you to repeat after what I say. Yes, just like that, but not that. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Just look at me and repeat the following words. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is... Don't forget what the alignment of the stars is correct. So close. How should you navigate this karmic stratosphere? Line form, look within, and recreate yourself. I don't think I can do this, Mo. To embark on the journey is to become one with it. Today, science tells us that the essence of nature is peace. What do I do? Say some eocentric... What was that? Eocentric nonsense. Clear throat. To follow the quest is to become one with it. By condensing, we exist. We must learn how to lead conscious lives in the face of stagnation. Soon there will be an unveiling of well-being, the lengths of which the multiverse has never seen. Wow, it's like you write for Cosmopolitan. What the... Mel, you're supposed to be... What's going on here? Jeannie Pooh, look at a writer from Cosmopolitan. Jean looks at you. Me? A writer for Cosmopolitan? Come on now, I can barely hold a pen. Fine. Yes, there's a fine line between mocking and playing along. But it's a fine lane I feel confident walking in. As Mel's been spouting nonsense. I tried to help, but I didn't know what to do. Is that a crime? Jean puts his hand on Mel's head. Oh, it's by Jeannie Pooh. Come on, Mel. Time to head home. Is there soup? As I sniffle. Yay! Before Jean and Mel walk out the door, Jean stops and looks at you. By the way, it's not a crime to not know what to do. Jean carries Mel through the door and towards home. At least I tried. You arrive at Jonas's home. You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. I don't think there's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes to the door. What was that? There's so many things happening. Yes, it's spell time. More like smell time. Is all the cologne really necessary? Do you have my spell or not? Just saying. Here you go. Sweet dill. Alright, got to go. Not so fast. First you gotta tell me something. Who's it for? Hot people, obviously. Not anyone more specific? Come on, you could tell me. Yeah, well maybe it's you. Okay, I know that I said that I was looking more towards Devin, but like... Jonas might be it. I don't know. Yeah, well, you need more than a spell for that. That's why I'm glad you're still here. You are? Well, yeah. I need a wing witch, obviously. Jeez. Right, a wing witch. And exactly what does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said maybe I need a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break? Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great. So I thought maybe you could use some more of those magic words again. Even though they only kind of worked last time. But it's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so... What's happening outside my room? Excuse me? I'm the best default witch there ever was. Yes, of course you are. What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get on my knees and beg? Right, of course. Oh, great wing witch Willow. Please say some magic words so that I may attract hot people. Great Winged Witch Willow has a nice ring to it. You guess you could spare some magic words for Jonathan, but is this really worth your effort? Oh, great one. Very well, how about this? May you find love that is as loyal as true. Beauty wouldn't be bad, too. Great. People outside my door. Great. I feel all juiced up. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Are you coming with me? Coming with you to where? I don't know. I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? Sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there. If you say so. What's wrong with the park? The parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as pickup spots, at least not for dates. But like, Gene runs the only restaurant bar thing in town. He'll just shove madeleines in my face if I go in there. He lets you eat them? Jealous? Maybe I can sneak you one. Fine, I'll come with you. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It is a nice day outside. How about that person? Or that one? Meh. Do you actually want to pick up hot people? Maybe hot people are overrated. I have an idea. What? Jonas takes off the charm and throws it. What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. And that's littering. Maybe someone else will pick it up who needs it. It's such a nice day. I think I'd rather sit here without a care in the world. Did you hear that? I never get tired of hearing the outdoors. Not to mention I tan well. Jonas, I think there's something in the... Mel, on the other hand, just burns. I remember the first time. A big dog jumps out of the bush and fetches Jonas's charm. Woof! Doggy! What the heck is wrong with it? Oh, you just need some brushing and a bath is all. I wonder if he has a home. I don't see a collar. Does Flora have an animal shelter? I'm sorry. No, of course you don't want to go there. Of course not, buddy. Don't listen to the nasty witch. What are you gonna do then? Take him home? Yes. That was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about we get home and clean you up? That sound good, boy? Let's get going then. Just think, maybe him and Ramsey can be friends. A bird and a dog as friends. I'm sure that'll go well. What a great day. Let's get going. Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all. Interesting. I thought it restarted the recording. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he is throwing a fit about something and I don't know what. Okay, let's talk to Jean. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk up to Jean's house, you smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you smelled before. You knock on the door and Jean opens it up. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes. You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that? You've never had? Jean stands a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. It looks greasy. Eat it. Okay. You take a bite. What is this? This melted cheese with crusty and buttery bread charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. That sandwich could tame a demon. Have you really never had a grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my grandma's a bit more relaxed on the concept. Want to learn how to make it? You teach me such an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone can make it. I doubt that. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, put some cheese on it. That's it? That's it. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning. And churned the butter yourself? No, I purchased it from the farm in another village. And the cheese. The fewer ingredients, the better quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No, I'm still working on the madeleines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're gonna work out. Oh, of course they are. I was just saying. I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. Can you guys hear my cat? It can be the same with magic, you know. A simple spell is better than a more complex one, depending on the situation. Can't speak. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? No. She said not every ritual needs to be an experiment, though I can't guarantee I would have listened to that either. I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you have to listen? Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics? Critics? Jean falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh, do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case. You could curse them. You'd let me do that? Of course. I'd rather you get a positive review, but you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. Must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. Ooh. The sun? The sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take note of that in my grimoire. Okay. Nisha. You walk into the studio and see Nisha cowering in a corner. Nisha, are you okay? Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell I requested. Sure. Okay, the cleansing incense. Incense, great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Not on me, no. Then how am I supposed to... It's that sound again. There is something else in here, isn't there? Okay, fine. Yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paintings. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. So much for smoking them out since someone doesn't carry matches on them. Yes, I get it. Witches love burning stuff, but that doesn't mean walk around carrying matches. Anyway, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing incense isn't strong enough for them. What do we do then? Great, another situation you're not great in. Meddling with the spirits is pretty advanced stuff. Maybe talking with them will help? Can't be that hard. Gran makes it look easy. I guess try something. Well, might as well try talking to them. Might as well? Just let me get a pot of tea with some biscuits then. Just salt will do. Have you got any? You're serious about talking to them? I don't have any better ideas. Fine, I'll grab some salt. I use it for watercolor sometimes. Nisha goes off and gets the salt. Here you go. Now, I need you to know one thing before we start. Do you know what these creatures are called? The last witch called them... Fibbly Nibblies. Fibbly what? Fibbly Nibblies. I've never heard of those, but okay. Now we need to... Hold on. You're not just, like, pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You actually believe me? Of course. I care about you, so why wouldn't I? Oh. No one has outright believed me before. It was tough when I was a kid. You seen the Fibbly Nibblies since you were a kid? Yeah, and they used to get me in all sorts of trouble at school. Because of them, I couldn't concentrate as much as the other kids. Then I would yell at them, and obviously no one could see them, so... Well, maybe this time we'll get it sorted once and for all, okay? Thanks. Now I need to cast a circle. Once it's cast, neither of us can leave it until we take it down. Yeah, sure. You pour some salt into your hand. You notice bits of dirt in it. Hopefully the salt is good enough. Earth, element of trees, rocks, and flowers. I call upon you to guide and guard us in this circle. Air, element of thoughts and communication. I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Fire, element of passion and creativity. I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Water, element of ebb and flow of life. I call you to guide and guard us in this circle. Alright, we should be good now to start talking. Go ahead and ask your first question. Why are you here? You take a deep breath, empty your mind, and await an answer from the Fibbly Nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. You take a few more months, but don't hear anything. Could Nisha be lying? No, the story about her childhood sounded too sincere, and you could definitely sense at least something's energy in here. You listen for a few more moments when... I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking in a language I feel like I almost understand but don't. They're doing that again? They talk like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them? If you can talk to them, then why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's more going on here than Nisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out then. Any information even slightly wrong is good information, right? You think you hear them saying... They're bored. I'm not here to entertain them. Maybe if you do, they'll go away. They're aware I have real ambitions, right? My life isn't a game. It doesn't matter what they want. What will it make them go away? You feel like you just barely understand what they're saying. They're making a pouty face. For real? I mean, if they could learn to behave, they could stay. And what does behave mean? Stay out of my way, be quiet, no eating paint? You're not getting much out of this conversation. You can sense the Fibbly Nibbly's presence, but you still can't completely understand them. Maybe you need to take another push with Nisha and her little spirit friends. Willow, what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? You don't know. Become friends, maybe? Do you know how hard I've had to work so people take me seriously again? I just bumped my cat under the table. I've had to get into a top art school. And then I had to be at the top of the top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. Again? You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm gonna go home and work there. I've got too much to do to be dealing with this. Nisha turns to walk out of the circle. Nisha, wait! The circle! I need to take it! Before you can stop her, Nisha steps out of the circle. You hear both hear the sobbing of the Fibbly Nibblies. Willow! Suddenly, a tornado of art supplies starts flinging paint across the walls. Thunderclouds of glitter explode. It rains charcoal and pastels. Run! You both manage to escape the art studio in one piece, though you're a bit of a mess. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All my art supplies are ruined now. Not getting the mural done for the festival. Nisha runs off towards home. You think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. I fucked everything. Oh my god, I ruined everything. I ruined it. Is that possible? Can you do that in this game? Can you ruin everything? I kind of don't want to go in there. I don't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Willow. I thought you could use some company. Want to sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin puts their head on your shoulder. Sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half knowledge of runes. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea. Oh my gosh, tea. Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? So impolite of me not to ask. It's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea as in something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Let's look for weird things in the woods. Get out of the stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. You and Devin head to the woods. Wow, look at all these weird lichens. I wonder what their magical properties are. Look at all these mushrooms. Do you know what they are? No, I don't think those grow in the woods near my grand's cottage. Oh, that mossy log looks comfy. Want to take a seat? Sure. You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. Can I ask you something? Again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. Experiment. But usually you get them right, which means you do something with intent. It's a skill passed down to Von Tiesels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experienced a Von Tiesel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with, you see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question though. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There are so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess it's sort of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different, and it's fun figuring out what people want, usually. So usually composing music isn't this difficult for you? I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians could help. Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough, and there's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time, more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival, and you'll be listening too. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do! I just don't want you to stress out about me at all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks, Willow. Nisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are, she's wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least, that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday, but beating myself up about it won't help anyone. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with composing. Oh, this is also the sun. Yeah. Creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. So I'm assuming, like, at the end or whatever, we'll have, like, a full book of what the people need, and then we'll make them something based on that? I'm not sure, though. Okay. But, alright, so I'm gonna... Is there a way I can save? I don't actually know how. I don't think I can. But, you know what I'll do? I'll sleep. That will fix it. Well, save it, I mean. Okay. Oh. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. Oh, the full moon was only halfway, I remember now. All our work is going to pay off, and then we're out of here. Here, let me write some invitations real quick. You grab some paper and pen. Dear resident of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch Von Tiesel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. I can't wait. It'll be on to bigger and better things. Once this ritual is complete, everyone and everything festival related will be sorted. Everyone, especially my grand, will finally acknowledge my greatness. I'm gonna finish up around here. I'll meet you at the village later tonight under the full moon. Okay, so that is where I'm going to leave it here. So in the next episode, we'll be doing the full moon thing. I've been trying really hard not to mess this up because I really want it to go well. But it seems like, I don't know, I thought I really messed it up with Devin, and then Devin was like, you know, actually, I feel better, but then now it's Nisha that's like really upset, and I don't know if it's going to be the same thing where it's like, she changes and she's like, you know, actually I'm okay. I hope so, because I really hope that I didn't, like, ruin things or make things bad. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment on to who your favorite character is, because I don't know, I feel like I'm stuck between Devin and Jonas for like dating, So I don't really know who to pick. I know I did flirt with Nisha a little bit, but I just feel like not feeling a spark, I guess. Treating this like real life dating. But yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, it helps out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.